Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Mom and Baby Wellness. And today we are going to look at how to conceive twins method. And that is what you'll be looking at just now. Life is sacred and should be preserved right from conception to birth and all the way to adulthood. So our today's topic is how to conceive twins using this method. There's a reason why I don't want to pronounce this word, because where I come from, that is a very really difficult word to pronounce. But this method was, this method was invented by Dr. This is actually the name of the person who invented it, and he claimed that it has an 80 to 85 success rate. So personally have used this method consciously and unconsciously, and I can circumstances in both instances this method worked. So let's lay down the foundation. Make a baby, there should be a man and a woman. A man produces X chromosome and the Y chromosome. X makes a girl, Y makes a boy. The woman produces 2 chromosomes and both of them are X. For a boy, they inherit the Y from the father and the X from the mother, so that becomes XY. For a girl, they inherit the X from the father and another X from the mother, that becomes 2 X's. This method by Dr. S work. So this method works by timing. So there are conditions as to why this method works, and the conditions are, or the basics are, the X chromosome is bigger, stronger, and slower. The X chromosome is bigger, stronger, and slower. The Y chromosome, on the other hand, is smaller, weaker, and faster. So because of these factors, Dr. S found out that we can manipulate these characteristics of the X and the Y to favor one over the other. When sometimes you want both X's, that is a girl, other times you want an X, Y, that is a boy. So how does this method work? So for this method to work, there has to be some conditions that have to be met, and one of the biggest conditions is timing. We found out that some of the characteristics of the X is that it's bigger, stronger, and slower. For the Y, it's smaller, weaker, and faster. So for Y chromosome, because it's smaller, weaker, and faster. So you want this, if you're looking to get a boy, make sure that reaches the egg faster than the X. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. Comment below this video. So we want this Y, that is, we are looking to get a boy, so we want this Y to get to the egg faster. So what are the conditions? Because we found that it's smaller, weaker, and faster. You can see it's faster than the X. So what can you do to make sure that this Y wins the race? So one thing is timing. You have to have intercourse during the peak of your fertility, that is on the day that you're ovulating, not 12 hours before ovulation and not 12 hours after ovulation. It has to be on your peak, that is during the ovulation window. So that is condition number 1 that has to be met. That is if you're looking to get a baby boy. Second condition, the depth of penetration, because you've seen that this Y chromosome is faster, so the penetration during the intercourse has to be deeper, because it will give this chromosome a better head start. I think that's the right word. So again, condition number 3, it's much better if you achieve an orgasm, because an orgasm will help contract the muscles inside there, and when they contract, they are pushing this Y more. They are facilitating or helping this sperm move even much faster, so that it can reach the egg before the X chromosome, which is bigger, stronger, and much slower. So that is condition number 3. For trying to get a girl, then you have to do vice versa. That is, have intercourse, 2 to 3 days before ovulation. Do not have intercourse during the ovulation window, and then try again maybe 2 to 3 days after ovulation. That is, we are trying to avoid getting or we are trying to avoid the ovulation, the peak. Method can work, and the only thing that will determine is the timing. You have to time, and then those other things like the depth of penetration, orgasm, and those things. Another thing is that during ovulation time, the environment around you in your vagina or in your reproductive system is more alkaline, which will favor conceiving a boy. 2 to 3 days before ovulation and 2 to 3 days after ovulation, the environment is more acidic and it will favor conceiving a girl. So I hope I have really tried to help you understand, and that is for getting a boy or a girl. So how about twin boys and or twin girls? So for that part of the twin part, I want you to check out this video that I did, because it's very detailed and it will help you'll combine what we've talked about, because this I have no gender, and then you can use this information right here to get now the twin part. So you can